Score at no wicket for 7 in the second over.
There's a noise. He's given him. Yes, it's a very quiet appeal. The inside edge. So once again, McGrath does the damage. Throwing the bat at the ball. Very quiet appeal from behind the stumps. Umpire had no hesitation. That's out.
Inside edge. Yes, it was very low-key from behind the wicket. But there's no doubt about it. An under edge. And Gilchrist, I'm not sure he was over the moon confident, but Simon Torfel was. New Zealand in early trouble, 1 for 7.
Brett Lee. Astle over the top. Good shot. 4 runs. It's the way to play. Nathan Astle aware that it's a slow start. Looking for a boundary. He's got a good one.
Well, they might try and go after McGrath. They will try and go after Brett Lee.
That's a great shot. That's hit again. This time not quite off the meat of the bat, but he's at least trying to hit it over the infield.
It's quite clear that Steve Waugh knows now what they're trying to do, and that's to hit the ball past him at cover.
It's gone straight to Warren. Good delivery, a fraction shorter, and Warren took the good catch. That's excellent bowling. They're 2 for 19.
And closer and tighter, a much better line, even though Astor was looking initially to force through that offside, and this was quicker. It got to the batsman quicker than the previous deliveries where he played aggressively. He was looking to hit through the offside. He couldn't adjust in time. And Shane Warne has got good hands at first slip. Captain is now a happy one.
Oh, good shot. Very well played. Premeditated that one. Down the pitch went Macmillan, and he's hit it right in the middle of the bat for 4. Oh, that's a good shot. Short delivery. It's way over the top, is it? What a good shot. It's a 6 all the way. Well, that'll spoil Glenn McGrath's day. And that was probably the last ball of this spell. So he's completed now. He's 7 overs, but what a good shot that was. 2 for 48.
Out. Well, Ian Harvey, as I mentioned, has been brought back into the Australian side to do a job in these middle overs, and he's done it in the very first one. He's removed the dangerous McMillan.
After 19 off 1 over, you'd reckon he'd have a few nerves, but it's not for nothing they call him the freak. He's played in situations of this kind before, and he's done precisely that, picked up a vital wicket. Big wicket for Ian Harvey as well as for Australia.
That's well run. That's a well-made 50. He struggled early on, Stephen Fleming. 28, under internationals. And 650 against Australia. Captain's knock, really. Coming early. No, 1 for 7. He's battled very hard. Oh, this is going to be close. Very close to be out. Oh, no, it had to be a direct hit. He's asked for it. I think he's home. A direct hit would have been very close.
Can he get to the stumps in time? There he is. He's a good metre short. He's coming in there now. Bails are off. That's going to be really close. Simon Taufel there, his knees in the road from that angle. This will give us a better look.
This could be out. He's gone. That's out. Wow, silly call. That's the end of Stephen Fleming. That partnership was broken with a run out.
Well, an excellent piece of work. Stephen Waugh firstly had to throw back across his body to the bowler's end, and then Shane Waugh had to gather it and get the bails off before Stephen Fleming could get in. Fleming's on his way for a well-made 50. 4 for 143.
That's where he goes. He goes for 4.
Well, there was a cry of catch. Ricky Potting would have been thrown in a circus if he'd hung onto this one. He was the man fielding at cover, which was hit like a rocket in the air, and flat, raced across the outfield.
Steve Waugh continuing. That's his half-century. Back for the second. Chris Cairns is having a wonderful tournament. He really is. That's his 17th one-day international half-century, and he's 4th against the Australians. They seem to just have quietened them down. Look at that. It's flattened out. In fact, it's dipping down a little bit. So something's going to happen, rest assured. There it is, it's in the air and it's going to be caught. Bevan's underneath it, he doesn't drop these, he's got him. That's the end of Chris Cairns. It was as predictable as the day is long. Something had to give. He went for it, it went straight up. That's one of the few he hasn't timed.
And didn't execute. Looking to go over mid-on. The spin takes the outside edge of his bat and Bevan takes the catch. Big wicket, but they still have plenty of batting to do the job Chris Cairns was gearing up to do. It's 5 for 178. Steve Ball continuing, none for 26.
Oh, he's got that away fine, and that's running away down towards the boundary. Bevan struggling to get there. Will he make it? Probably not. Not quite.
Oh, that's luck. That's pure luck. Nash was all over the place. Tempted Yorker. Got it away for 4. Harris goes for it, and he finds the gap, and it goes for 4. It's taken a while, but he's done this on previous occasions. Michael Bevan here looked at the spot and found it.
226.
Well, fair run out. Brilliantly fielded, Harvey. That's a brilliant piece of work. Nash was backing up. Great save, run out the bowler's end. Not all that much damage from New Zealand point of view. Wickets in hand, few balls remain. That was brilliant by Harvey. It was well struck. That's close. Big Shad's given him LBW. Bourré's gone. That's a big wicket. It's a strike ball as well. Grass strikes.
Starts it well outside. Oh, it's got quite a bit of swing in it. It started a long way outside off stump, but would have hit middle and leg. 7 for 228.
Wants to cover. Warren. Oh. Dear, oh dear. Seeing the players run out there. Harris coming back for the second. His partner, Adams, didn't respond. It's a valuable wicket.
Irrespective of whether or not he could get there, I don't think there were 2 runs there because it was brilliantly gathered in there. Then came the throw. So Adams is left out there, Harris is gone. It's 7 for 235.
It's gone for it. He's got a big hit. Well, he makes up for the run out because that's going a long, long way. So all of a sudden, Andre Adams makes up for the run out. That's a big bonus for New Zealand. A magnificent 6.
Not only his sister will be pleased. 241, and that's assuming dangerous proportions now.
That was a slow ball. He waited for it. This is the final delivery. It's gone again. It could be 4. Damien Martin doesn't get it. Well, that's 2 magnificent plays by Adams for New Zealand. After the last 2 deliveries, he hits 10 runs, and all of a sudden, after 50 overs, it's 8 for 245.
That's where Gilchrist goes. He goes for a boundary. It's a fine of that man out the deep square, and it's just the start that I'm sure that he would have wanted, and probably Australia want.
This would be his second favourite shot. A little flip pull. Trying to cramp him up, but he's good enough to get and catch up with the pace of the ball and just play a flip pull for 4.
Straight away. It's worrying Mark Wall. That extra pace looked a little bit high for mine.
Definitely high. Mark Wall probably on the move upwards at the crease. It was quick. 141 Ks, first ball.
Shot. We talked about those 2 men. Point, that's bisected them. Gilchrist goes to 14 from 5 deliveries, none for 18 Australia. Shot. Mark Raw advances, gives himself a bit of room, and there's no need to run for that. Oh, it's bowled him. He's chopped it back on. Once again, it's Shane Bond who's done the damage. Perfect start. Adam Gilchrist in Australia has been ruined by Shane Bond again.
No, the pattern continues. Stephen Fleming, 1 ball. and he moved himself to that position, and Adam Gilchrist goes from a hard-struck attempt at a cut shot to a funky one. Bottom edge, onto the stumps. Bond, 17 wickets, and Australia, 1 for 24.
Shot. That will go for 4. That's what he didn't want to do. Just dragged it down fractionally, gave Ponting some width, and he put him away.
Definitely want him on the front foot when you're bowling that width.
These two have now put together 16. Martin, Steve Raw, Bevan, Harvey, all bat. India batting to go. In the air, oh, he's got to, no, he hasn't got him. He's got him, that's the end of Ponting. That's it for Ponting, another big breakthrough. Boy, is Bond having a wonderful time in Australia. Fast delivery, 140 kilometres an hour. It was fumbled in the slips. However, at the end of the day, Astle caught it.
It's a double take, but it's a very valuable second grab. It's bounced out, it's hit him in the chin, I think. Down into that right hand, the safe right hand eventually. And boy, do they know how big that is. Look at the look on Mark Waugh's face. He knows he's got another job to do, a bigger job. Ponting's gone, it's 2 for 40.
That's in the air. This is going to go all the way, I think. It's going to go all the way. Is it? No, he's got it. He's got it. That's a well-taken catch. It's a long way down there. The ball stayed up. It seemed to be going over the rope. Adams down there, and he was ever so calm. Took it beautifully.
Cool as a cucumber. And you see now, the reason he's so cool is because it's in his nature, but he's been involved in the game. He's batted. He's hit the ball out of the park. He's bowled well. The captain's got him in early, and now, in front of a big crowd, a noisy crowd willing him to drop it, he gets it, and there goes Mark Waugh. It's 3 for 51.
Steve Waugh is the new batsman.
Steve Waugh, all that experience, facing Andre Adams in his 4th match. It's away, no ball, singled out it finally. Well, it's a test of courage, skill. Lemmy Martin, and he's gone! Gets a wicket, a very soft dismissal, and the wheels are falling off the MCG. Good effort, great captaincy. He's superb, Fleming. He's worried Damien Martin, and he's got him out for 6.
Well, what a field setting. You need to have a good imagination to come up with something like this. 4 men in virtually one catching position, depending on what sort of a miscue the batsman makes. And you've got your top fielder there in that spot, Chris Harris. And Martin is gone, and now, whereas it was only marginally difficult before, it is extremely difficult. 4 for 53.
Michael Bevan, the crease. Bevan goes high and wide. That's a good shot. Adams got them too short. It's beautifully played.
Well, both these players have got plenty of common sense, and they're hard-nosed players, which is precisely what you want in a situation like this.
Situation. It's not impossible by any means with Bevan and Steve Waugh at the crease. Push this partnership up. Oh, that's well got him. He's out. That's a big wicket. My word, Nash gets the captain, and they're in tatters at 5 for 65. New Zealand on top of the MCG.
Well, that's a lovely piece of bowling. Looked as though it just left Steve Waugh enough to find the outside edge. And 5 for 65. Steve Waugh, the skipper, gone and out for 7.
On continuing. It's a nice shot. Found the gap just wide of mid-on. Slowing up, but I think he's got just enough on it. And it just beats the fieldsman. Much needed boundary for Ian Harvey.
Well, Nathan Astle in pursuit. Just shows the commitment of the New Zealand side when you see even Nathan Astle diving after what is basically a lost cause, risking life and limb into the defence here at the MCG. They are totally committed, the New Zealand side. Even the old fellas, not trying to be rude actually, one of the more experienced ones, shall I say, diving to the death.
Gone. Excellent catch. Adam Perore moving to his right. And once again, it's Shane Bond. Smiles all around, and why wouldn't there be? That's 19 wickets now for Bond. He's having a fantastic time.
Well, he's smiling, I think, because he thinks it's probably not the best ball he's bowled this summer, and he'd be dead right, but it's got the right result. An absolute perfect result. It's short, it's wide, it's going wider. It's a Q end, really, of the bat, and it dies as it goes through to Perore, but Perore gets there in time, and look at that smile with Sing it more often. It's 6 for 82.
Oh, that's in the air. This is going to be out. It's staying up there, and it's going to be caught. Yes, another one down. Bond is the fieldsman down there, got underneath the ball and didn't at any stage look as if he was going to drop that one. And once again, it's Adams.
Well, both Adams and Bond are having great nights for New Zealand. Bond, if he's not taking wickets, he's taking catches. Warne's gone for 29. Australia 7 for 143.
So Brett Lee is the new batsman. And that brings up his 50. And he's coming back for another one. And he's just home. He's decided to turn it on. Michael Bevan, 38, one-day international 50, and he's fourth against New Zealand. Oh, good shot. That's 4-2. That's racing away square to the wicket. Is it 4? Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. What? Single? It's 4. He's really swatted that one from outside off stump. 14 off that over. It's 7 down for 172. You'll know there's 7.5 and over to get. Oh, that's in the air. It's going to be caught at third man, is it? Oh, it's dropped. It's 4. It's dropped and it's 4. Well, he just looked to me as if he misjudged that one slightly.
Wide delivery, gets through, cover. Doesn't get hold of it, they get 2. 50 partnership, and that's been one made under pressure.
And New Zealand need a wicket. Doesn't really matter who it is, but they need to break this partnership. This great feeling these two players have at the moment has to be interrupted.
It's into the gap, get 2. Lee's batted superbly here. Had a lot of common sense. He's been struggling for runs in this tournament. All of a sudden he's finding form. Straight to cover. Out, he's caught it. Yes, he's taken the catch. That's beautiful bowling by Bond. Very good bowling. 141.8. Got the drive in from Lee. Not only a wicket, but a dot ball.
It's been a wonderful effort from Brett Lee. 27 for 29 in a top partnership. But now it's 8 for 224.
He's got it away. He's got it away down the third man. Oh, and he falls over. Comes back for the second. Oh, they're valuable runs.
Perore up to the stumps.
He's gone for it. It's down deep to long off. Fumble. Oh, terrible cricket. He's home. Back comes Bickle. Well played, Michael Bevan. A super effort.
Absolutely magnificent 100. He raised the bat, waves to his teammates, he waves to an ecstatic crowd. Andy Bickle goes down. He says, well done. Michael Bevan said, yeah, it will be if we get there.
Got a gully in and a short cover. Smashed it over the top. That could be 4. Could well be 4. It is 4. Andy Bickle gets some width and puts it away. Beautifully played. Too wide, too short. Great shot.
Well, it's always asking a lot of the young man to put it in the right spot. Shane Bond, unfortunately, got too much width in this delivery.
In comes Bond. Can Bickle get it away? Gets it away and it goes all the way. And what a victory. A magnificent innings from Michael Bevan. Great support from Warne, Lee and Bickle. That keeps Australia's hopes alive in the VB series.
In all the circumstances, that was one of the greatest games of cricket you could ever possibly see. 8 for 248, 49.3 gone. Player of the match, Michael Bevan, 102 from just 95.